My client is a very interesting lady who I met recently and who is my friend. She's beautiful, successful, very inspirational, very multifaceted, interesting person. She told me how she works, how she likes to entertain, how she likes to spend her free time, and that's how we put things together and made these little divisions of space. The client loves art, and she had her art collection before we started the project, and this was our main brief, to make sure that we incorporate all the art pieces very well. Funny enough, the inspiration for the kitchen cabinets came from the frames of these arts. So we knew that this is our starting point, and that was walnut frame, and that's how we thought, oh, we're going to make a beautiful warm kitchen, you know, that complements the art. So, I mean, that small detail dictated the whole joinery, you know.
Welcome back to Interior Reflections. We are here again with the talented Anna Monich as she takes us through her latest project. Anna, I can tell you, as soon as I walked into this space, there was a real signature style, which was very prominent in your home as well. Tell us about the inspiration for this space, how you went about meeting your clients' needs, and how your clients' personality and preferences and style are reflected in this space.
Yeah, sure. It's very interesting how you say that you see a signature style in the flat, because I thought that it will be a complete representation of my client, but at the same time working together with the client and putting my vision into it makes it probably, there are certain techniques that I used on this project as well. From the concept design, which she absolutely loved, and something that she didn't think was, at first she thought that she wanted something completely different, something more classic, safe, glamorous, but at the same time classic. In the end, we ended up creating a more eclectic, sort of more the direction that I would normally take was the interiors. You know, layering different periods of furniture, different styles, merging different styles together, color combinations, and so on. My favorite part was designing the bar. It was one of the requirements of the client to have certain pieces. She had push artwork already, and we decided to create the design of the bar around the sign that she has there. The client on this project is a very tall lady, so some of the cabinets, even kitchen cabinets, we made higher than the standard, and she can reach the taller shelves. And then we added different compartments, like these shelves, you know, the shelves under the bar unit, sideboard, all of these little small storage kind of furniture pieces.
I also really love the bedroom. That's also another space which I feel like, again, has been compartmentalized. Instead of just walking in and having a bed, there's also a table to do the makeup. There's that really gorgeous velvet chair that someone can sit on.
I had Art Deco in mind for her bedroom. Maybe not necessarily it is exactly Art Deco style, but it's inspired by Art Deco. So I wanted to create the uniform look as well, like a hotel look for her. She likes glamorous and lush things. That's how we used the wallpaper that was transformed into we matched the material of the wardrobes to the wallpaper, so it just looks very sort of uniform and like as if one material wraps around the room.
I especially love the shoe storage. It's almost like an art piece in itself, especially because she's got such beautiful shoes.
She has amazing collections. We had to do it.
Absolutely. The other thing that I really love about this space is it does have very neutral tones. You don't necessarily walk in here and say this is a woman's apartment. Would you say that's part of your signature style, or is it something that you combined with her character?
I think it's definitely my signature style, because I do work with masculine and feminine at the same time. The client wouldn't think that this has a lot of masculine though. She feels like it's quite feminine for her. But I think definition of masculine and feminine these days have shifted and changed so much that what before 10 years ago we thought was a masculine shape, these days it can easily be part of any woman who looks or feels more feminine even, you know. So I think it's in for an accomplished person, for someone who is well-rounded, it's important to have both masculine and feminine represented either in their home, in their personality, in their wardrobe and character.
Out of all the design styles, eclectic is the most difficult to get right because it is mixing everything together. For people watching, what's one tip that you could give them about designing a really beautiful eclectic home and, you know, without it looking too crazy and too mismatched?
I think well curated is eclectic for me. And in order to curate a project very well, which I like this word because I feel like this is what I do most of the time, to curate pieces, source pieces, you know, to you need to listen to your intuition first of all, develop good taste, looking at lots of interiors, fashion, and absorbing lots of things and developing one thread that is very important to you, that speaks to you and so on. And once you have that vocabulary, that knowledge, that depth in you, that's when you start to simply listen to your intuition. Sometimes you think that there is a rule, where should I position the plant, which side of the... but there is not such. This is all organic process. This is all like human nature. It's all organic. It all has to come to me, especially how I work with feelings. Knowledge of architecture, art, design, of course, is a must, and I do have it. But yeah, intuition I think is number one, and knowing your personality, client's personality, tapping into the